Nine Souls, Bow, Path of the Teal Lotus, Never, Voidwrought, Eye Stick, Biomorph, Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown. Those are 7 big Metroidvanias released in 2024. What's that got to do with anything, you ask? Those are 7 big Metroidvania games released in 2024 that were achieved with the Unity game engine. Ah, okay. So what's that got to do with anything, you ask again? Well, the aforementioned games were all achieved with the Unity game engine, the same company that tried to screw over game devs by essentially making them incur a fee each time. You know the Unity thing. However, those games, in the wake of whatever Unity's complete and utter bollocks of a business strategy was, all seemingly launched without a hitch and have gone on to be successful Metroidvanias in their own respective rights. That begs the question then, what on God's green earth, Team Cherry? We know it's nothing to do with Unity, and I'm not here to belabor the topic, but I'm going to make an attempt to theorize why Silksong hasn't been released, going on almost 6 years now since it was first announced. I 100% believe that Team Cherry took a small hiatus from development at some point, especially with how big the game has gotten supposedly, and it would be unwise to think that they've been at it balls to the walls for 5 years straight because, you know, life gets in the way. People get sick, people fall out, things change. Maybe Ari's cat decided to change species and now identifies as an African killer bee with modded pronouns like Bieber. I don't know, man. Bieber. Look, all I'm saying is while I can't really make a case for Team Cherry's radio silence regarding all things Silksong, them taking a prolonged break does seem like a logical reason at this point. And perhaps more importantly though, I think Team Cherry are trying to attain a certain degree of polish with the release of Silksong. A perfect game, if you will. We can attribute Silksong's delay to Hollow Knight's overwhelming success, but let me tell you something right the heck now. Not even the greatest game ever created is a perfect game.
Swear to me. Swear to me that everything that you said about the Fireflies is true.
I swear.
Okay.
Hollow Knight wasn't even perfect. I mean, all you have to do is look at the bugs that riddled version 1.0 and some of the weird performance issues reported by some players. And I've always said, game development isn't a finite process with like a defined cutoff point. Meaning you could always add another floor spike, extra dialogue, another boss, and I don't necessarily think Team Cherry are still adding content to Silksong at this juncture, but they really just need to set that cutoff point, package the game, and ship it. It might satiate the ravenous skong hordes infesting the very pits of r/Silksong. Maybe, and I can stop obliterating Zote's ass every day, Hummus Yummers can stop commenting tomorrow for sure on every DSN video, and perhaps most importantly, Aura can stop going, there has been no news to report for Silksong today. This has been your daily news. So, to summarize, Unity didn't influence Team Cherry took a small break and are currently sitting on a complete game. And we know this because Leth has done a couple of playthroughs already.
I started another playthrough earlier this week.
Yeah,
Playing
look
the
at that.
game, so you know, and you know, I don't want to touch on that too much, but you know, I'm playing the game. There's a game there, so.
Shout out Left, man. Love that guy. Keep an eye out on the Game Awards this year, though. That might be like our only hope. And with that, thank you for watching. I have been the Orthodox. You have been amazing. Goodbye.
Yeah, I always see the Silksong stuff with Team Cherry. Love those guys. I think it's going to be a while.